Hey, 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 what it do, what it do? This is your boy once again. This is KQKC Boxing Network. This is another edition of Boxing Updates. And this one is a doozy. And we are talking about strictly Top Rank. First of all, I will have to admit this. After the Top Rank card, I'm talking about the 4-rounders, the 6-rounders. I mean, over and over again when they have a card. They have one of the best young recruitment out there in all the promoting companies. Excuse me. But let's talk about the top contenders. We're talking about the champions. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about Shakur Stevenson, who put on a fantastic performance last Saturday night, or let's say Sunday morning. Now, of course, this is quote and unquote, Shakur believes, and he feels that if Bob Arum is protecting Valdez, if he doesn't make the fight with him and Valdez, if he makes the fight with Valdez and never rat, then, oh man, that shows you that, first of all, as a promoter, the first thing Bob look at, I can't speak right now for other promoters, well, yes I can, but not right now. But Bob is looking at the dollar signs. Bob is looking at the excitement. Yes, they dubbed Shakur Stevenson as a boring fighter. But what he did Saturday night, by coming out against the ex-champion or former champion of the WBO, that's none other than Simplify himself, Jamel Herring. Yes, he did outbox him. He did pretty much changed up his punches. He punched in combinations. He pretty much kept him off balance by going to the body, going to the head, going downstairs, back to the body, back to the head, downstairs, head, back, forth. He just couldn't keep up with him. And the youth and the speed played a part. Now, let's get into the video. First of all, Bob is all about money. Bob is old school. He would like to go, if he could, back to the days where the promoter make all the lion's share and the fighter get the scraps. Well, it don't work that no more, Bob. It's time to come on in. Like I tell these so-called historians, it's okay to talk about old school fighters. There's nothing wrong with that. But come back into reality sometimes. Because these are a different caliber of fighters today. They make more money. They are millionaires. Hell, some are billionaires, right, Floyd? Let him tell it. Now, back then, of course, fighters back then, like Hagler, Muhammad Ali, of course they weren't millionaires and billionaires. No, they was fighting just to eat. But like I told you, this is a different era. You can't compare Dr. J to Michael Jordan. No, different eras. They had a 3-point line now. They didn't have it before. Different eras. Now, Shakur Stevenson, he dismissed the suggestion of an Oscar Valdez and Neverett T, whatever you want to call him, fight in the immediate aftermath of his highly impressive performance against Mr. Marine himself, Simplify. Now, Stevenson hoping promoter Bob Arum doesn't place Valdez in the top rank protection program. That's what it is. It's the protection program. Let me ask you something, my people. Let me add you something, my sisters and brothers. Don't you get tired? First of all, don't you get tired of Valdez getting protected? He got protected by the WBC for dropping dirty not once but twice. And you mean to tell me that Bob Arum gonna protect him again? Do he know, or maybe he do know, that Shakur Stevenson might be a better fighter than him? Or maybe he's trying to set up for a bigger fight and a bigger payday. Not for Shakur, but for his ass. Oh, I might be wrong. I'm sorry. Did I hurt somebody's feelings? Because if you think about it, Shakur, what he did was, Saturday night, he boxed perfectly. I'm talking about inside and out. Yes, I had Herring winning. I eat my crow. I'm a grown ass man. Hey, I know when I'm right or wrong, and I ain't scared to admit it. But what Bob is doing is, Navarrete has been posted as the #1 featherweight in the world, and he want to put a champion, Oscar Valdez, who is also a champion, like him or loathe him, put them together to do a unification. That's the biggest fight can be made between Top Rank and Navarrete. Now, of course, will Shakur get the winner? Because remember, he's a champion too now. But what is Bob looking at? What is Bob thinking of? Let's finish talking about it. You see, the Top Rank Protection Program, that's the unbeaten southpaw who has made their fight more intriguing for Valdez. And we talking about Shakur Stevenson. By winning the WBO junior lightweight title from Jamil Herring. Simplified, baby. Yes, sir. And I respect him. I respect Herring. Because, let's be honest, I'm sorry. I told you. KQKC, keep it real. I'm 100% pure motherfucker, straight like that. He called out to Gervonta Davis. No. He called out other fighters. No. He called out a lot of fighters. And what they do? They say no. So therefore, I'm trying to figure out why they say no. Because they knew Shakur can box. He got better skills. That's why. He called out everybody. He even called out Colbert. Chris Colbert. He said, no. But one thing I have to give it to Jamil Herring. He's a Marine. He's built that way. He's tough. And he accepted the challenge. He didn't drop the belt. He said, okay, I'll take that smoke. And he did. He took that smoke, baby. He took that smoke. Now, as I move on, as I talk about this Top Rank Protection Program. Now, Stevenson stopped hearing him in the 10th round Saturday night. That took place in Atlanta. Now, the 24-year-old Stevenson, now he's 17-0, 9 KOs, has been calling out Valdez since they were featherweights. No. And the former WBO 126-pound champion cannot see any reason why 130-pound title unification versus Valdez should be next for both boxers. See, that's when Bob plays a part. Because they are in the same stable. This should be an easy fight to make. But what about the financial ramifications of this fight. Either you're going to got three guys right now that's in play. And we're talking about Valdez. We're talking about Shakur and Stevenson. Hello. You see, you got Lomachenko out there, but for some reason, he didn't call out Lomachenko's name. Now, we're going to talk about that today at 12:30, but while we still talking here. But Navarrete, he's a damn good fighter. I called his fight last week. Yes, he breaks his opponents down. Just like Shakur broke Herring down. First two rounds was battle of the jabs. We'll explain all that at 12:30. But the point is, the fight is staring your ass, Bob, right in the face. You mean to tell me you're going to let Eddie Hearn be the promoter of the week on KQKC list? Wow, huh? Shit. I think them jeans your ass had on was too tight the other day. Now, of course, Navarrete is not of the African American descent. So maybe he wants to put the Mexican versus the Mexican, huh? How about that? Anybody ever thought about that? I'm just throwing it out there. That's all. Just food for thought. FYI. Food for thought. Think about it. Think about it. Just like they're doing Canelo. They want to make him the face of boxing, but he been dirty I don't know how damn long. Do you get somebody, what's that motherfucking name? Shit, I forgot his name. That's his sparring partner. And he gonna tell me, oh, Canelo's so good. Yeah, right. Okay. But he was on PEDs. And he was dropped dirty. Not once, but twice too. And he was suspended. He wasn't cleared. But still, do you see where I'm going with this? The top rank protection program is now open for business. It is open for business. Step right up. Step right up. And step on in. We have known a long time ago that Shakur and Bob Arum was on the brinks. They ain't as close as they once was. We know that. We understand that. We get that. But now it's not about if you like me, I like you. It's all about the money part. It's all about that narrative. And what right now the narrative dictates that a Mexican fight is more lucrative than a fight with one of the top fighters in the division and in top rank. Now, of course, we know that the African American descent has been running boxing for years. Actually, they still run boxing. Sure, you got a few Hispanic champions. Sure, you got the face of Canelo. He's short. But then again, everything comes to an end, baby. Now, would it be against Plant? Don't know. But let's get back to Valdez. Arum has informed Boxing 24, BoxingScene.com, and other outlets. However, that he is interested in pulling together, wait for it, an all-Mexican showdown between Valdez, who is 30-0 with 23 KOs, and the WBC Super Featherweight Champion. And that's none other than Navarrete, 35-1 with 29 KOs. who now owns the WBO featherweight title. Top rank promotes Neverretti. It's all, baby. It's all in the house. It's all in-house. Huh? Now you got Neverretti, you got Stevenson, and you got Valdez. Around and round we go. Well, Bob Arum's and top rank in the top rank protection program goes. Huh? Where it stops, nobody will know. And that which makes either of those bouts relatively easy to make. Huh? Somebody talk to me. There is no other fight, Stevenson said during his post-press conference. Stevenson said, I feel like that's a lame thing to do. I feel like Neverretti is a 126-pounder. He's only got the 126-pound belt. I've been calling his ass out, Valdez, for the longest. Well, he didn't say ass, I said it. Yeah, I said it. And I would feel like Bob is protecting Valdez. Once again, we got somebody else that's protecting Valdez. The WBC already did it on the illegal drugs and PED program. They didn't suspend him. No, they didn't fine him. No, they said don't worry about it. Come on in. Your fight's still on. Don't worry about it. And you know what? If the WBC allegedly didn't have his hands in their pockets, the judges, he would have reaped what he fucking sowed and lost that fight. This has been another edition of Boxing Updates. Before I go, I want to thank every last one of you all. And I'm talking about my subscribers. I'm talking about my supporters. I thank you. I thank you for showing up and showing out Saturday. We started at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. We finished this whole at 12:10 midnight Sunday morning. Wow. And I thank you for it. I thank you for your support. I thank you for hanging in there with me. We close to 4,000 views on Saturday night alone. And you are the ones that are making me better at what I do. And with that, I'm on to the next one. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to Black Media's Row. And shout out once again to all my supporters. I greet you with the ancient word of peace. We say it in Arabic. Assalamu alaikum. Salaikum salam. Peace be unto you. And I'm on to the next one. Peace.